All right, so let's talk music management contracts, okay? For those of you guys who are trustworthy enough or blessed enough to have so much faith and trust in somebody without putting a contract in place, I applaud you. But the way I do business is by actually doing business, because I can't move forward on a word or an agreement, especially when it comes to investing my time and energies into something that is going to potentially have a big payout. I can't do that. So I need a music management contract in place, okay? So there's a lot of artists out there that are fine with giving, their word to the manager saying, "Hey, I'll pay you a certain percentage if I take off." And the manager's fine with the artist saying, "Hey, I'll accept a certain percentage based on your word." And we don't have to write anything up. We don't have to go through a contract. Well, that's fine. You guys do that, okay? I just know that people switch up, time goes by, and things aren't always what they seem. People change. A lot of stuff could happen, right, within a couple months to a year. So I cover all bases, okay? I make sure that the artist is covered in the contract. I make sure that I'm covered in the contract, and I make sure that everything is explained at the beginning, so there's no miscommunication or no misunderstanding during the whole business relationship, okay, guys? And that's what a contract is really there for. It's there to explain. And a lot of people get scared by contracts, right? Contracts are scary. They're like, "Oh, well, I feel like I'm locked into it for years and years," which may be the case, because I would say the average management contract usually lasts about 2 to 3 years. But I usually have my management contracts for about 1 year, and then based on whatever project that I work on with that artist, then I would get paid out, after our term is done. So after the first year, if we don't want to work together, I would still get paid for whatever projects we worked on together that I helped that artist promote within that first year. But like I said, going back to the length of the contract, yeah, certain contracts are long. You can agree to whatever you want to agree to. Okay, there's no right or wrong contract. It's whatever you and the artist decide. So if you guys decide that, hey, the artist is not going to pay you for the first couple of months, then you can decide that, right? But at the end of the day, those type of things need to be written down. Okay, if you don't write them down and sign it on your own agreement, make sure you have an attorney do it, right? Because say, for example, the artist goes on to get signed, right? And you invested a year of your time working, grinding on the phone, right? Sending out emails and meetings, promotion. You even invested some of your own money into the whole deal, right? When that artist gets signed, and they may come around and be like, "Well, I don't feel like you should get a percentage of my fee, my sign on, my contract." You know what I'm saying? And then the manager's sitting there like, "Damn, I did all this work. I should have put a contract in place because I did all this work." And now the artist is saying, I mean, it happens all the time, guys. It happens all the time. It sucks. And I would hope to say that your situation wouldn't be like this, but I was watching a video where little Uzi's old managers or something like that, they were on the Breakfast Club or something like that, and they were saying that it pretty much had happened to them. So you just never know, guys. You just got to always, just protect yourself when it comes to the music game. And a contract is going to help clarify things between you and the artist, explain things, and make sure everybody gets paid what they should be paid and owed if the artist goes on to be, more successful, right? All right, and one more thing about management. When I do management, I put contracts in place, okay? So that means we are tied together like a relationship. Like, you calling me every day, I'm calling you every day. I'm getting mad at you if you're not working. Like, that's the real type of management I'm talking about. I'm not talking about, "Hey, bro, let me do all the work for you for free, and then if you blow up, then just give me a percentage back." Nah, this is real music business, right? This is a contract. I've been able, right, and in the process to work with a lot of artists, right? But when it comes down to the numbers and the percentages, they be like, "Oh, bro, I don't like that percentage too much," or "If you get me signed, then you could take, more percent." Like, no, I don't have time for that. Like, you aren't where you need to be right now. And if for me to put my time and energy into this whole management agreement, then you need to give me this percentage. You need to be fine with this percentage. And you need to understand that I'm offering value to get you where you need to be. So a lot of artists, they say they want to be down to it. They don't want to be locked in that contract for 2 to 3 years. And then they start giving you pushback. And it's like, all right, man, I shouldn't even, it's going to be, it's already this much work talking about getting this contract together. Well, guess what? I don't want to manage you. You know what I'm saying? So I got love for all these artists out here that want to work with me, but at the end of the day, it's hard work and it's a lot of work, and you guys really don't understand what it takes to get to that next level. You guys want all that. You guys, I don't know, but I want to work with artists that are aligned with what I already know and what I already thinking about. So it doesn't take that much communication. It's just like, all right, bet, let's go. You feel me? Like everything got to go smooth with me. So, guys, once again, let's get. I'm giving you some insight into the game a little bit.